Playmakers, the daily sports bulletin from the bridge that brings you the big news and the top plays from the world of Indian sports.
Hello and welcome to the Playmakers, our everyday live sports bulletin. My name's Rahul Kargal. In the Playmakers today, we've got outrage over a Diljit Dosanjh concert in Delhi, and Rohan Bopanna finds a spot in the season-ending ATP Finals. Our top story of the day is the outrage over a Diljit Dosanjh concert at Delhi's Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium that left heaps of trash on the synthetic tracks, causing inconvenience to athletes that train at the premises. In addition to the stadium being turned into a mound of garbage, equipment such as hurdles, shot put, discus, and javelin were seen lying in a heap, with some of them broken. Speaking to the bridge on the condition of anonymity, one of the coaches said, and I quote, "This is highly inappropriate on the organizer's part, as the equipments were broken and they were mishandled. How will athletes practice if such a thing happens?" Unquote. Joining me now is our Delhi-based journalist Pritish Raj, who visited the stadium and witnessed the conditions firsthand. Pritish, thank you for joining us this evening. Tell us what you witnessed at the JLN Stadium.
Yeah, it was not a very pleasant sight, to be honest. The whole when I visited, it was getting clean up. So I saw the both before and after. So the before was not really a good sight. There was a lot of rotten food, alcoholic cans, broken bottles, and glasses, plates, and all of those things lying around here and there. And like it's fine if it's on the ground area or the grass, that is okay, or in stands that can be cleaned. But it being on synthetic track, which is a little precious thing to have, is was really worrying.
Yes, and the synthetic track aside, you also sent in images of the equipment having been destroyed. Now, I do understand that the athletes had spent their own money procuring these equipments, and these are expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Some of them are so the thing was that I think it falls down on how you treat, because like they literally what I could see from that image was that, or what I saw there was that they picked up everything, dumped it on the side because they had to make something here for the concert. So they were making all these zones, all zone, gold zone, platinum zone. So those were, I think that is what resulted into it. The athletes were definitely angry, and a lot of them were angry because these are from their own money or their own salary or the sponsorship they get from different players. So that is why it was very concerning for them to see their equipment in that condition.
And social media, of course, has been a buzz. There's been a lot of outrage over the way the athletes were prevented from training in the venue in the lead up as well. So, who at all can be held accountable to the inconvenience caused to the athletes?
No, I'm not really sure who is accountable, but everybody has to take that accountability. It has to be SAI, it has to be the organization. You have to understand where you are, what you are doing, where you are doing. This is not USA, where you have a lot of synthetic tracks in high schools or in every other university. No, this is India, where the synthetic tracks are a luxury, and not everybody can come. You have to understand who are the people coming there. These are athletes coming under come and play scheme of SAI, aspiring athletes, junior athletes, people who want to do something, people who are yet to make their mark. So you are basically taking away the facility, the one good and big facility they have there. So I'm not sure who's accountable, but I think it's a shared accountability between everyone involved in organizing of this concert. Be was it the organizers or the site itself, the body that runs that stadium. So I think it's everyone's accountability there, and to the people who went there. So I think, yeah.
Well, let's just hope that the synthetic track isn't damaged and the athletes are able to resume their training. Pritish, thank you for that report.
Thank you, Lord.
That was Pritish Raj, our Delhi based journalist for The Bridge. Moving on, Indian tennis star Rohan Bopanna has secured a spot in the season-ending ATP Finals. Bopanna and Ebden sealed their place in the finals after Nathaniel Lemons and Jackson Withrow were eliminated at the Rolex Paris Masters in the round of 32. This year's ATP Finals will be held at the Inalpi Arena on November 10 to the 17th in Turin, Italy. This will be Rohan Bopanna's fourth appearance at the prestigious tournament. News from women's cricket now, and Indian off-spinner Deepti Sharma is now ranked number 2 on the ICC Women's ODI bowling rankings released on Tuesday. She reached the career-high ranking following a string of impressive performances in the ongoing series against New Zealand. In the first two matches of the series against the White Ferns, Deepti claimed 3 wickets at an outstanding economy rate of 3.42, and this helped propel her up 2 places in the rankings. She's now just behind England's Sophie Ecclestone, who holds the top spot. Also, news just in that the Indian women have just beaten New Zealand by 6 wickets in the third ODI at Ahmedabad thanks to a 100 from opener Smriti Mandhana. With this victory, India has won the 3-match ODI series 2-1. News from football now, and the All India Football Federation, or the AIFF, has decided to write to the South Asian Football Federation, or the SAF, taking note of the crowd violence during Sunday's semi-final between India and Nepal in the SAF Women's Championship at the Dashrath Stadium in Kathmandu. The match between the visiting Indian women's team and host Nepal was interrupted twice, with the first interruption coming when Nepal's Rekha Podol was sent off following a second booking. The second interruption occurred when Nepal's goal was disallowed by the referee. Fans threw bottles and stones, forcing the players to take cover. In all, the game was paused for over 70 minutes. India went on to lose the match in penalties. Up next, we've got the play of the day. And finally, our play of the day comes from chess, where Vishwanathan Anand has just beaten over 60,000 players in the largest chess game ever played. Anand's over 60,000 opponents, had 24 hours to vote for each of their moves against the Indian legend, but Vishwanathan Anand, being Vishy, the legend that he is, still won the game in just 24 moves. This result eclipsed the 1999 outcome when Grandmaster Garry Kasparov had beaten over 50,000 voters after 4 months and 62 moves on the Microsoft network. And for beating over 60,000 players, Vishwanathan Anand's victory in the largest chess game ever played is our play of the day. That's all that I have for you on the Playmakers today. Do follow thebridge.in and our social media handles for our continued coverage of Indian sports. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified every time we bring you the news live. My name's Rahul Kargal. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.